Initiating moisture.
Welcome to the Moist Meter. Today I'll be analyzing the moisture content found within the new Deadpool movie. If I was in a desert dying of thirst and you showed me Deadpool 2 and gave me no beverages, would the wetness of this movie alone hydrate me and allow me to survive? You're about to find out. I'm of the few people that thought the first Deadpool wasn't a masterpiece. I thought it was a good movie. I thought it was a very good movie at times. But I didn't think it was like this magnum opus of R-rated comedy to usher in a new age of boners. I thought it was just a good movie. But I can say with confidence that Deadpool 2 is significantly better than the first, and it's among a very short list of comedy movies that actually make me laugh really hard in the theaters. And the action in this one is a lot better than the first. So it's a great comedy, it's a great action, it's a nutsack with both testicles in it, which is what you want. My biggest complaint about the movie is the first 30 or so minutes of it. It's just overfilled with references that start to lose their luster, and I think it really boils down to them trying way too hard to emulate everything the first movie did, all the way down to the opening credits having the same kind of shit. Made by these people with small asses, from the visionary director of The Last Time I Ejaculated, just kind of shit like that, and it makes you roll your eyes, because you'd seen it before and it seems like they're just really trying hard to do that again, and it doesn't land very well, I think, in the first 30 or so minutes. It's a bit stinky. But the second the X-Force gets together, the movie becomes absolutely amazing. From that point all the way till the credits roll, everything just starts to click, and the movie gets this momentum that it never really loses. All of the new characters they introduce are all really good, except for, in my opinion, the main kid, Fire Fist, Fire Fist, it's all kind of the same action. It's fisting with fire. I didn't think his character was all that great or super fleshed out or anything. He was just kind of like an angry kid. And he was just always angry until he just wasn't angry. I didn't think he was a great character, but all the others, Domino, Cable, Peter damn near stole the show, all of them just so fucking good. I really think this movie just has something for any audience member. If you're going to watch some action, it has a ton of action, all of it really good. If you're going to laugh, it has some great jokes, some really clever zingers and humdingers. Now, not all of them are going to land, obviously. Not all of them are going to be a knee slapper or a gut buster or have you ringing up your mom during the movie to say, "Goddamn, Mom, I'm laughing real hard." But a lot of them do land, and they're really well done jokes, and they have really great gags. I just think the whole movie is just so well put together once the X-Force gets together. Before that, it's a bit sloppy and stinky, like I said, but after that, everything works super fucking well. The soundtrack is one thing that I'd really like to make a note of because it impressed me so much. The soundtrack is fantastic, splendid, spectacular, second only to the Annihilation soundtrack, which is my favorite movie soundtrack. It's not quite to that level, I'm exaggerating, but it's a great soundtrack, but Annihilation soundtrack will always be better. It's a great fucking soundtrack, and they have this really great orchestral piece they made for the movie that I can't talk about because it'll spoil some story shit. But it's a great orchestral piece that I think anyone will appreciate when they hear it in the scenes that it's in. There's one more problem that I need to point out, and I don't have an explanation for why the movie's like this, but it points, the movie has some downright fucking abominable CGI, just some abysmal, stinky shit CGI out of nowhere that looks like it was made in Unity game engine. It's actually like a video game cutscene that didn't fully load and it didn't render all of the model's textures properly, so you're left with like this textureless husk of an object that's not believable at all. It would have been better if they just did like a Deadpool crayon drawing in place of some of that CGI. It was really fucking bad sometimes for no reason at all, just inexplicable, jarring, and distracting. But, I mean, it's still a very good movie. Let's go ahead and plug this shit into the Moist Meter. I'm giving Deadpool 2 an 80%. This should have been much higher. I want to give it a 90 because I laughed harder in this movie than pretty much any other comedy I can think of in a movie theater, and the audience was constantly laughing. Not every joke landed, like I said, but the majority of them did hit, and they hit really hard with the audience and me personally sometimes. It's a great fucking movie, and I think it has something for pretty much everyone to enjoy. If you want good action, you'll get it here. If you want good comedy, you'll get it here. It's also got this incredible showdown between two iconic X-Men characters that if you are a fan of comic books or superheroes in general, you've probably been waiting to see unfold on the big screen, and it's beautiful to watch. but even that kind of gets the unfortunate treatment of bad CGI during the fight. I really don't know why the CGI got so bad sometimes. That is a huge bummer. But the movie is still fucking fantastic. That's it. See ya.